What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Algorand Foundation CTO is open to discuss Cardano Partnerchain. Charles Hoskinson says would be epic. Algorand Technologies CTO would love to hear more. Will we see Algorand arrive on Cardano as a Cardano partner chain, and how big will this be? Well, time will tell. Let me know what you guys think about Algorand and this synergy. So ALGO Foundation CTO said, yep, open to discuss. Responding to Dave, big shout out to Dave. It's Dave_ADA on Twitter for fostering and starting this conversation. Charles replying saying that would be epic. And then finally, the Algorand Technology CTO would love to hear more. And that's not the first time that they spoke about machine learning, about AI. So this is fantastic. We're having a bunch of the Algorand guys and a bunch of the IOG guys come together, and who knows, people are really excited about this. Under the hood, Algorand's tech combined with a useful proof of work tuned to AI inference would make it the greatest decentralized AI powerhouse our industry has seen. It would be cool to see it become a partner chain and push Minotaur to its limits. Tagging, of course, the ALGO Foundation CTO, John Woods. Less talking, more upgrading. Well, let's talk Chang Hard Fork now. So there's a lot of centralized exchanges that are not ready yet, let alone started. Let's take a look. Well, I put a post saying I'm just generalizing, but looking at the centralized exchanges that have not started Chang Hard Fork readiness can tell you a lot about that centralized exchange in question. I'm just generalizing, but when we take a look at cardanoscan.io and we look at the Chang readiness, well, more exchanges are ready. We've given them a grace period. September 1st is that new date. But when you scroll down, look at the ones that are not started. I'm not going to name them, but like, look at, what are these? I scroll down. What, like, some of these exchanges I already had, like, they kind of have, like, you know, not a great reputation, to put it politely. And so it's a generalization, but some of these exchanges that have not started can tell you a lot, because they have not started. You look at them and it's like, would you even use that exchange? Aside from this, not even related to Chang Hard Fork. So sometimes things like this can show you a lot about a centralized exchange. Just a little thought experiment. Let me know what you guys think about the exchanges that are not even started. They're kind of questionable exchanges in the first place. In fact, when I scroll down and I see Femex, I told them I'm not interested in working with them. Again, not started. P2B, not started. Hotcoin, what are these, man? What are these, you know? So let me know what you guys think about the exchanges that haven't started. And when do you think Binance will finally get this ready? It's been in progress for a while. But we'll get there. And one thing, guys, is that it's not contingent on them. We'll move forward. It's just that if they don't do it, it hurts their reputation and causes disruptions. And as we move forward with it, with Cardano in the hands of the community, we may not be as gracious to give them so much time. Saturn Swap Liftoff, it's been a massive success. Had the most trades in the past 2 days and have generated almost more fees than all other DEXs combined. This is fantastic. I love to see the post by Melon and Avatar Nick, and I think that meme coin DeFi explosion is so important and integral because humans love novelty. They love, you know, culture. We're emotion driven. Humans are chaotic, unpredictable, and so meme coins really capitalize on so many amazing things, and it's the reason why there's so much trade volume on ETH and many other networks. Avatar Nick says 5 features fixes to finish today. Saturn Swap and Liftoff are doing great, but this is no time to slow down. Only way to pull Cardano up is to constantly be pushing the pace on innovation. I agree, and I love the velocity and the speed and the communication by the Cardano fam. Whether it's stuff like this that's very agile, or whether it's like Dave setting this conversation up. If it wasn't for Dave, we wouldn't even have this post, let alone some of this conversation. So ADA community doing a great job. If you haven't seen Liftoff already, do take a look at it. It looks fantastic. Top 5 Cardano NFT collections of the week. And EarthNode has been doing fantastic. Weekly volume, you know, in the 6 figures, which is great. Is there more room for growth? Absolutely. But like I say, guys, I won't name the blockchains, but there are blockchains above or below Cardano, similar ranges that are at fractions of this NFT volume. So fantastic infographic by JPEG Store. And speaking of Liftoff, let's not forget JPEG Store is going to be launching Rocket very soon, which is their own launchpad as well. Ascent Rivals. Guys, my review will come. Maybe I'll include some gameplay in another news clip, but I played Ascent Rivals yesterday on Steam. Guys, this is what gaming's all about. What's Ascent Rivals in a nutshell? It's like Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, Pod Racer meets F-Zero GX meets Knights of the Old Republic Swoop Racing, if you guys ever remembered that. The three of them come together, and it's a nice medley. You don't need NFT, you don't need to do anything. You just install the alpha access on Steam, bada boom, bada bing. Quick and easy, and it's fun to play. Spoiler alert, it's fun to play. They have now announced a partnership with Shelby, so this is big. Really looking forward to what they do in the future with tournaments. They have a great, bustling, positive Discord. I was laughing my ass off yesterday. I just joined the Discord impromptu, and the guy, one of the members, he set up his couch as like almost like a pod racer with these joysticks. It was so funny, and very, very positive community and a fun game, which is key because games have to answer this question, guys. Can we just be honest? Is it fun to play or is it a boring chore? Just as Angry Joe mentioned, you know, one of the inspirations to this channel. SNEK has surpassed 33,000 holders. I can't recall if I mentioned it yesterday, but nonetheless, a great achievement, and it's going to continue going up. I'm very optimistic on SNEK Fun. My prediction was that that's going to be one of the best, if not the best, pumped out fun alternative on Cardano. We'll see what happens. But this is great, and I think SNEK is definitely a blue chip. It's grown on me more and more. Tokenized Gold. So, as we know, Finest is bringing EU compliant, 100% compliant RWAs to Cardano, many things. And there's good sentiment. I think people love gold. Why not? But there was a great reply. And there was a reply from Dave again, the Chad. He said, yes, but I'm interested in authenticity proof for reserve, as anybody can tokenize an asset. But is that asset authentic and backed with a proof of reserve? A very great statement here, right? Anybody can say, yeah, RWA, this, that, but it's really about the proof and is it actually there, right? That's the key. Very important point. Compliance and authentication of the assets is a top priority for us. That's why we chose to partner with, what is that, ICX, LCX, as a legal physical validator under the, can't pronounce that name, TVTG blockchain law for our first drop. So what I also do know is taking a look at their website, it's also a medley of some of the best builders and developers in Cardano. I think namely NMKR, like Fluid, like there's big projects working together. It's a collaborative approach. And so far, Finest is the only RWA on Cardano that I know of that has genuinely excited me. I think it's cool they launched Granite. They want to bring a bunch of stuff, bring a bunch of stuff, commodities, bonds. So good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, World Mobile continues to kill it. We've hit a major milestone. Over 2,000 AirNodes are now live on the World Mobile Network. Just 1 year ago, we only had 415 AirNodes. Today, we're connecting over 100,000 users daily across the US and the rest of the world. This is insane. And we saw recently they launched the eSIMs, which have a nice range, very affordable cost. And I think one of the replies on one of the polls said something great, that the daily users of World Mobile is more than a lot of like networks actually. So the fact that we have World Mobile rooted in Cardano, but also multi-chain strategy, going to base network and many others, I think we're going to be able to onboard so many people through a utility-driven, telecommunication-driven aspect. Everyone needs to be connected. Everyone has to have a phone, right? Everyone needs data, and it's just going to increase. So I really like the branding and the whole product market fit. Demand to help build our network has surged, with Batch 1 AirNodes selling out in just 36 hours in February and Batch 2 selling out in 11 minutes. So as people say, Cardano's dead, Cardano's dead, this is the type of yap. This is the type of yap we see, guys. Look, look, look.
Algo sucks. Algo sucks. Mommy.
There's no, I'm giving you a chance too, bro. Why?
Because
It's just like, ooh, you just feel it. You can, we can just pity them. We just pity them. It's not even good troll, It's like that one comment said. It was a fantastic comment. Whoever it was, if you're in the chat, let me know. He said, if you can't control it, troll it, the VCs. These numbers reflect our mission to bring decentralized, affordable connectivity to the world. Again, that's true. It's sensible. We're pioneering a new frontier of connectivity. Very nice. I like that. Now, we had a couple of those nice polls just finished. ADA, whopping 71.6% for which non-EVM chain will dominate in 2025. Almost 90%. This one also completed. This was by W3 Hub, hosting numerous events from almost every chain, and clearly Cardano is the loudest. And then finally, before we look at price, Deezy says that it will eventually happen. A 25x can definitely happen. I think it's possible. That takes it to his range of that $6 to $7, and ties nicely to this, guys. We've had a nice rally. Looking at the 7-day, that's beautiful. We keep trading slots between Tron and whatnot, so it is what it is. I'm really focused on the long term, and let's remember that it'll be almost 8 years of Cardano in the top 15. So Altseason is around the corner. Definitely 25x is not out of the question. That would take us to what? Something like the $9, $8 range. I think at $10 is not even too crazy. Obviously, we have our biases. Cardano is one of my biggest bag holdings, but I think that is possible. With everything going for Cardano, it is checking off everything from marketing to biz dev to collaboration to cool tech to good games. So I think that it's can we surpass previous all-time high? Absolutely. When will it happen? I think Q1, Q2, around that time. I think Q1 we may start. But going into there, historically, Altseason always has a capitulation or extra FUD. So guys, just be aware, you're going to see more and more FUD. I see a lot of the salami guys. I'm going to call it salami from now on. I don't care. The salami guys are so desperate that now they just keep talking about Cardano to come to their profile. And it's quite frankly, like, it's pathetic. Because, like, I'm more about objective feedback, not like just grift and grief. I've said no to every single NFT project DMing me. I've said no to every single shite coin DMing me. I said no to Femex DMing me because I already had a bad gut feeling, and you can already see. You can already see Femex on that list. Where is it at, that poop exchange? There she is. Now, maybe it's not trash. I'm not trying to insult completely the exchange, but I'm just saying what I'm trying to put my thoughts together on is that I love this community. I love the Angry Crypto fam. I'm not going to short the Angry Crypto fam. Trust and integrity is very important to me, and I think that the Web3 space would be so much better off with just a little drip of excellence and integrity. If we did, then we would be just blossoming, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Fabulous to see us approach the 40 cent. What do you guys think is in store for us the next few months? I think that we could still go down, and we're not out of this jitter just yet with everything going on. Altseason is around the corner, but I still think that there's downside volatility ahead of us. So guys, what do you think, as a recap, what do you think about Algo Foundation CTO and Technology CTO being ecstatic? They would love to have a conversation about doing a partner chain. Do you think that's good for Cardano? Do you think it's a win-win? I think it can be a win-win and bring value to both. And also, my question for you is, what about this Chang Hard Fork readiness with the exchanges? Like, do you agree that basically the ones that have not started are like troll exchanges, and hopefully Binance gets there sooner rather than later? So guys, appreciate you. Have a great weekend. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. I'll see you in the next Angry Crypto show.